Hey YouTube, thought I'd just have another video here about my truck. I did get some valve cover gaskets. I haven't put them on yet, the valve covers yet. I just set them on there to keep the crap from getting in there. They're probably not even on there the right way. So I just slapped them on. And I guess what I thought I was going to try to do, just to see where we're at with this motor a little bit, is thought I'd drain the oil out of it just to see what the oil looks like. The oil that's in there is like I said, it's probably 10 years old, but it was brand new. I put it in brand new and just fired it up once or twice just to see if I get it running. So it's not like it should be heavily used oil or anything, but I'm just curious to see what that looks like. So, and I tried to clean up the shop a little bit, at least around my truck, so I can have a little bit more room. I gotta keep working at getting all this crap out of my way. I got stuff. I got a headlight assembly, a busted headlight assembly from like a 2002 Chevy pickup. The only reason I'm saving it is for these assemblies. They're like your adjuster assemblies. I got a 2005 Suburban, and somebody gave this to me, so they'll be on my Suburban. They're busted, and I'm gonna try to get it to work out. Just gotta take these couple screws out of here that hold the plastic on there, and then I think the rest of it's all right. I gotta try to crank on it and see if it'll adjust and turn. There's one, and then the other one's still in this one. And I think it'll work. It's not all busted anyways. That's the only thing that's kind of the main thing wrong with the headlight on my Suburban. And just them adjusters, if you want to buy them, I said I tried to find them on eBay. But the only place I could really find them was through GM, since they're a special part. Just to buy them separate, and they're like, I was thinking they're like $50 a piece. And of course you need two of them for the headlight. Yeah, that's what's making all the noise. A couple of them are rattling or what? It's usually pretty quiet. The compressor ain't running. But I got a couple totes and cleaned all the crap out of the back. There's some of the stuff that was back there probably should have been put away a long time ago. But after looking through it, I don't know if there was stuff that was really salvageable anyways. And as you can see, it sat out for a couple years outside. And of course the wood's kind of junk, but I think it's still decent. I mean, I can take the wood out and just replace the wood. I think the rest of it's alright. And anyways, I'm gonna drop the oil. I guess I will drop the oil and bring you back to show you what it looks like. I guess I got it. I need to sweep this one spot yet, but I just got it. I'm gonna try to clean this out real good. Get a clear tub. See what the oil looks like when I get down here. So hopefully, see what. Okay, changed my mind. There's no reason you can't see what's going on here. I already cracked the plug loose. See what it looks like, I guess. Might as well let the plug drop in the fan. Well, I should be able to grab it, I guess. There it is. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's not going to focus very good though, is it? Let me look at it. Come on, light. It's not focusing at all. I'll just set this plug back here. My camera work is awesome, I know. The oil pan is really rusty looking. Well, it's coming out. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, look at that. Looks like good oil, as far as I can tell. let's say ever see when I parked it or before I parked it. I mean, I had it at my house. Actually, I had it in a outside, not outside, but in a, it was outside, but in a barn. Like that was enclosed by 3 sides, tucked back in the corner. So I mean, it got cold. I mean, it got cold and fluctuated in moisture and all that. So that's where a lot of this came. And then for a couple of years, I moved out of my parents' house. That's what it was. That was back when I was 18. Moved out of there. I had to come up with somewhere to put it because my parents moved. I moved to my uncle's place, and I just had to park it outside for a couple of years there, which sucked because that's where a lot of the surface rust and the water got under some of the paint on the roof and all that. That's where most of that happened. But when I first got it home, I changed the oil out of it right away before I tried to fire it up, and it fired right up. And of course, I never did have the radiator hooked up or anything, and you know, just long enough to, you know, see if it'd start. Just enough, just some fuel in the carburetor is all. So it's never had water in the block, or you know, which is probably a good thing since it sat out. And that oil looks pretty good. I know this is boring. This is gonna be the most boring thing ever. But oh, I don't know. There's so much crap that needs to be done on this thing. And yet, there's some little things that need to be done to get it running. Okay, so that's kind of a good deal, I think, to pull that oil off from under there. I still think maybe I should pop that pan off. It's pretty rusty looking, crappy. Pop the pan off, see if there's a bunch of gunk. If there's not a bunch of gunk in the bottom pan, I don't know why I should even worry about just trying to get it running. Because that's what would bother me, is if there's a bunch of tons of crud in the bottom, but I don't know. I still might pop the pan off because I'm really curious to see what the inside of the pan's like. It's all rusty on the outside. There's probably moisture and stuff. It's still dripping a little bit. I should probably put the plug back in quick. If I can get under this truck. I'm still skinny enough, I think. Alright, where'd I put the plug? Slap that back in there so it stops leaking, stops dripping. Oh. Alright, I'll pull that pan out of there. Yeah, just because this looks good doesn't mean there can't be crap at the bottom of the pan, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, fairly clean thing. Yeah, that's alright. Like I said, I'm like, I didn't run it or anything really. And I'm like, I never had fuel dripping down into the motor. That can cause problems, I know. You get a bunch of old cruddy gas just dripping down in, you know, that's never good for anything. And then if you don't keep your, you know, carburetor covered up, which mine still has the hood on it, so you can get water down in the carb and down in one of the cylinders, and that'll screw a bunch of stuff up. And then, so I don't have any of that problem. So I might be alright. I mean, I'll still probably want to rebuild it or whatever, but there's the bench seat. That's kind of, oh, it's rebuildable, I guess. I just don't know. They're so big and bulky. Maybe if I redo it, I could cut it down some. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the seat yet. But well, that's probably all I'm doing today on it. But I thought I'd make a quick video, I guess. I might make a video tomorrow or the next day and just starting up all the equipment and doing chores in the morning. It's not like a lot of chores, but it's supposed to be like, I don't know, negative. I don't know what temperature's supposed to be tomorrow, but my son's they already delayed 2 hours in the morning already because they know it's gonna be cold. So another crap project. The truck that needs to be fixed, but not fixed too crazy, just enough to get it going, I guess. But I'll probably end up fixing it more than that because that's just how I am, I guess, if I ever get to it. But yeah, I suck at trying to focus myself on here. But I guess that's pretty much it, I guess. I've been having trouble figuring out how to get one program I got to put this actually on the computer has been crap, so I think I got another program that works for it, and try to get this up, I guess. I don't know. That's about all I got. See ya.